What's the difference between chasing and receiving? This has been a question in my mind for a very long time, and I'm sure at some point you might have also thought about it, and hence I thought I should speak about this with you today. Hello, I'm Ranjan Kumar, founder of Mysticfusion International and authentic self-leadership coach. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel for more videos on transformation, personal growth and authentic self-leadership, I would want you to subscribe to my channel right away for more videos and to keep yourself updated on my content. Well, what is the fundamental difference between chasing your goals and receiving what you're asking for? There are a number of times in my life when I felt that, I had a question in my mind that, is there a fault with the way that I am trying? Is there a fault with my planning? Is there a fault with my preparation? What exactly is the fault lying in that I'm not receiving what I'm asking for? And then after a few years of my personal growth, I got this idea that there is some problem where I know how to ask, I know how to chase, I know how to achieve, but somewhere I'm missing the link of relishing or enjoying what I'm asking for, and probably there lies a drawback in my receptivity. And I found that there are hundreds and thousands of people who have the same issue, but probably they aren't aware about it as of now, and that has not come into their consciousness as of now. And I found that this is that missing link. If one understands, probably transformation starts happening at a rapid pace, and probably you start enjoying yourself, you start enjoying your moments, you start enjoying you being available to everything that's happening in your life. And I started trying to understand the difference between chasing your goals and receiving what you're asking for. And here's what I found. I found that the difference is what you focus on. The difference between chasing your goals and receiving what you're asking for is all about what you exactly focus on. When you chase a goal and ask about what you don't have, primarily you're actually focusing more on what you don't have, and you are repeatedly, unconsciously or subconsciously planting the idea that I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have this, so I have to work hard, I have to plan, I have to prepare, I have to do things. Well, there's no harm in planning, preparing and executing that, but if you don't understand that, if there is too much focus on what you don't have, then you are activating your RAS, your reticular activating system, and you're telling your mind to focus more on what you don't have. And when you receive something, the mental framework of receptivity is all about focus on what you have right now. And hence, when you start focusing on what you have right now, you feel fulfillment from within, you feel that satisfaction from within, you feel that content from inside, that you feel happy about being here, you feel thankful about what you have brought or manifested in your life as of now, and automatically you start activating your RAS, the reticular activating system, and telling your mind that I have so much, there is plenty to go around, there is plenty for me, there is plenty for everybody, and you automatically start focusing on being grateful for what you already have. And since you start focusing on what you already have, chances are you're happy most of the times. And studies have proved that happiness creates success faster than success leading to happiness. And in most of the situations, 90% of the people, over 80% of the people who are happy have more chances of being successful than successful people being happy. And if you understand the difference between focusing on what you don't have and focusing on what you have, then probably you understand the difference between chasing your goals and having fun with what you already have. And the moment you start focusing more on what you have, there is one thing that's going to happen, and that is You start listening to yourself. You start listening to life. You start attending to everything that's around you. And you're not lost somewhere. There are a number of times when we chase our goals, we are living in our own thought bubble. We start distancing ourselves from the present moment. We start distancing ourselves from the people around. We start distancing ourselves from the life around, from the friends around, from everything that's happening around, in a dream which is not real. And you're living somewhere in the future. And here's what I understand about future, that there is no future. It's a myth. And future always turns up present when you reach there. And there is nowhere to reach except this moment, here and now. As long as we are being led by the myth that there is a future that we have to reach to, that there is a future that which is away in time and space, then probably we'll be focusing more on what we don't have than what we have right now in this moment around you. Imagine how grateful you might be. Imagine how thankful you would be. Imagine how fun-filled life would be in the present when you are available to everything that's there right now in front of you. You have a great family around. You might have great kids around. You might have great books around. You might have great friends around. You might have a great home in total. You might have great neighbors. You might have great resources around you. Isn't that what you need to focus on? Well, if you think for a moment, you will understand that as long as we are focused on something that we don't have, we ourselves are planting the idea of not enoughness. And the moment you start focusing on what all you have, then probably you start focusing on being enough, and being enough leads to that creation of future that you actually want, subconsciously or unconsciously, or that future that the universe thinks is the right fit for you and the best for you. But if you want to let universe in, if you want to let life in, then probably you need to start focusing on what you have. And that is the fundamental difference between chasing goals and receiving what you are asking for. The difference is what you are focusing on. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you are going to enjoy many more. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I would invite you to subscribe to my channel right away to get more videos on transformational living, coaching, and authentic self-leadership. Love you.